Alright, guys. I feel like doing something a little different, you know? Oh my god. Bro, did I just stutter? Nah, lock me up, bro. My bad, guys. So I've been thinking. I know, I actually think it's crazy. But I was wondering, what if I read scary stories to you guys and then animated them and then gave my little 2 cents after? Come on, you can't tell me that doesn't sound like a hit. Now I'ma call it Freaky Fridays. Wait, no, I don't mean it like that. I don't Fear Freaky Fridays. That's what I meant. Because Saturdays and Sundays are already taken. Now, let me know if y'all think it's a good idea. By, actually, commenting and liking. But anyways, with all that being said, let's get it. So the first one is called I Spent the Night in a Hospital with a Dark Secret. Now, this was written by, I want to say, r/scary stories. Now, let's take a clap, Alright, they don't deserve that many claps. Put your friggin' hands down before I get Dr. Umar. Alright, let's do this. My mother was terminally ill and spent her last few days in the hospital bed. I would work throughout the week as usual, but over the weekends I would stay with her day and night. Alright, so gang be taking care of his mom, nice. It became a routine. The nurse in charge of my mom would leave a pillow and blanket ready for me before I arrived. Clara was her name. She often was the only real company I had left. Damn, that's sad, but at least my boy's getting his aura points up. Look at him. He looks like Dream if he had a baby. What a damn Care Bear. I distanced myself off from the outside world. The hospital and work was all I knew. My mother lost her ability to speak, so, I'm sorry about what I said, gang. I'm sorry about that, bro. Clara was the only voice I heard since. Every night after my mom would fall asleep, she and I would go check out the vending machines down the corridor. The lights in the hospital were faulty. They flickered on and off, and some lights just gave out, leaving the main hallways in dark. Damn. T-Mobile ass lights, bro. Like real stuff. Must have been around midnight when Clara and I returned to the vending machines. My mother had fallen asleep earlier than usual. We chatted for some time and catching up on each other's week. We cracked a few jokes, and then a cry interrupted our conversation. It came from the hospital where they kept newborns. Clara, being her job and all, went to go check on them. I had nothing to do, so I followed her. She entered the room first, but before I could step inside, she screamed. I quickly darted into the room to find, is this nigga dumb? No, because if I hear a scream of terror, I'm taking a peek and then hitting the dash the other way, bro. What are you talking about right now? And I see Clara frozen in place. She stared at a dark corner. I quickly glanced and I saw a thin, bony creature that laid before us. It was supporting itself on all fours. It had arms twice the length of its legs. And the most horrifying part was, the babies looked as if they were stuck in its abdomen. The babies weren't sewed or glued together. They were coming out of it completely with disfigured faces, arms, and legs. Because all the babies were chewed up and crushed, the blood was all over the room. It also meant that the scream we heard came not from the children, but from the creature One of them was currently in the creature's grasp, who was feeding the corpse to his children. It stopped and turned to us. I quickly grabbed Clara, dragging her out the room, locking the door. As we ran down the hallway, we saw the creature burst open through the door. We zigzagged through various dark hallways until we lost sight of it. I ordered Clara to leave and call for help. Hold up. Exactly where do you live for anybody to help you with this situation you're in right now? Do you live where the Ghostbusters are? My bad. I didn't know PETA upgraded its weapons. Like what? Do we live in Valhalla? My bad. I'll make sure to check next time. Clara refused, saying, "Why in my right mind would I let you stay with that thing?" Real shit, Clara. Like you're damn near smarter than the protagonist. Like I don't get it at this point. I told her I couldn't leave my mother alone with that thing. Clara agreed, telling me she would stay too, no matter what. Oh my god, peer pressure! The peer pressure got to her, bro. Oh my god. We quietly snuck back into my mother's room. I nudged her arm, asking her to wake up repeatedly. But she was dead. I looked at the machine. It was probably long silent before we showed up. Clara convinced me to leave so we can finally get out of here. On the way, we never ran into that creature again. But the police showed up right after when we made our exit. Okay. First of all, like I get that's your mother and all, but let's be honest, that girl would have died a week after anyways if you did save her. And second of all, what's wrong with you people thinking that the police can solve any threat? Bitch, they aren't Superman. They ain't Goku for real. Apparently, the creature attacked more people on its way out. The officers didn't know what to make of this situation. They were told the giant monster ate children. So, is it too late to say this might be Diddy dressed up as a skinwalker? Like, I'm just asking the big questions here. Like, you gotta really think, you know? My mother's funeral, of course, only some relatives showed up. They left as soon as the priest did. Me and Clara stayed back and watched over my mother's grave. About a month later, we went back to the hospital against my bitter judgment. Clara. What in the fuck? You were literally the most smartest character until the last few fucking sentences. You fumbled. You fumbled like Kai Cenat with every celebrity female singer. Kai. If you're hearing this, I'm sorry, man. Like, you know I had to do it before the joke became corny. But, you know we still friends. Though, anyways. The reason for her curiosity was that the hospital told the police again that it was there. We searched the place, weary of the creature lurking around. We didn't find much except for a classified document on a certain patient. It was neither human nor animal, and the papers following were ripped out. Like someone didn't want us to see. Who is that someone? It's not like there's only one thing described like that in the whole story. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure how to describe them other than they were satanic. Demonic even. Diddy, I told you to stop hanging out with Lil Nas X now. Have you not seen the music videos? At that point, you're just a victim. You know, my very little time working here, I've never seen a prayer room at all. Yep, no wonder. The hospital was probably made by Hitler and Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, let's be honest at this point. Anything's possible. But anyways, happy Halloween. Actually, it's probably not even Halloween anymore. Or Friday for that matter. Because I'm trash with deadlines. But also, if you didn't know, it's been an official year of us doing this on YouTube. Yes, sir. Clap it up. Clap it up. And if you don't mind, please comment happy diamond anniversary for your boy. Please. I beg. But anyways, I love y'all guys. And good night.